Hello YouTube, this is Enchanted LifePath TV. I just want to show you something that I've just come across by mistake, right? Just having a conversation with someone here and they put like an emoji. So I never use emojis, I don't have much colour in my messages or my writing and nothing like that. So I was looking for a suitable one. It was someone from YouTube, so I was looking for an investigative journalist emoji, like a man who has like a magnifying glass and like a private eye hat on type of thing. So I was looking for this one. I was looking all the way through it. So I just ended up looking through for a more suitable one when it became apparent that none of the categories were going to contain this particular image that I was looking for. So I was just looking for another suitable one and just kept on scrolling through. There's not any it was just a couple were catching my eye. This one caught my eye, the Whore of Babylon. The rainbow, to be everywhere, doesn't it? The stars, obviously. But, so I kept on going, and ended up at like these ones. I was thinking maybe these, but no, they weren't quite saying what I wanted to say. So, come down and then took note of these. Thought maybe I could use them for when I'm making like statuses about the observatory and what, so I could, and I ended up coming down more, not in there. So I'll come to this next one. I'm just going to be nothing in here. But what is in here? So I'll come down like, whoa, there's IRMA. So I'll put that into the message. And as you can see, it goes in there as IRMA. Now that's strange because when I copy and paste it now, copy, right? Just to make sure I've got it. Copy. Just go up here as well, yeah, watch, because here's where I've put it in here. Here's where I've been speaking, right? So I was just talking about. So what I ended up doing, come here to make this status. Oh God, look at this, the crafty bastard, the IRMA emoji. But look why I've had to put it on that, because watch, it's that, it turns into that, and let me show you. It turns into the piezo symbol. Now what's this? Dun dun dun. So get rid of all of that. See? Now it's not in. Sorry, that list. It's almost as if the messenger part's got its own emoji section, and this part here, it's got its own emoji section with a different category layout. You'll see what I mean right now. So let's just go and have a look, see the difference. And within this sort of category, I didn't see the same one. The same sort of hurricane type of shape that has above, so below. Look at all these 3% of handshakes here and everything. Jesus Christ. All seeing guy. There were loads of them. I remember there was anyway. Right, so see, we haven't seen this one again or anything similar to it so far. Let's just slow down in case we go in. Yeah, look, it was next to that on the other one, wasn't it? That's what it was next to. Let's just see if it's further down. Looking for any like Earth references and in there, but no, so it wasn't in there in that part. Yeah, but this is. So let's have a look what it puts in. Right. So I've just showed you what that copy and paste to into there, and yeah, just disguise it and delete because it hasn't come up showing the IRMA emoji what it does when, if you have a look. When you have a look here, if I do this, show you what it's just copy pasted again, copy paste. Look, it's It's the IRMA one. The IRMA one, see what I mean? Look, Hurricane IRMA. Hurricane IRMA, Hurricane IRMA, Hurricane IRMA, Hurricane IRMA. And then when I do that into here, I wonder if that's copied them into it. Yeah, see. Becomes then. So just let me show you what I'm talking about then. I won't go to my website, to all my website sources. I'll just come to the main. Look, paedophiles exposed, LSA Paedophile Pride Day, April 25th every year. This is the part of the campaign which I led from the 1st of January till the 25th of April this year, which it did, I just spent the day outside the Liverpool Echo having my own little one-man protest, basically. But what I'm here to show you is the codes and logos, what these all speak like. Okay, see? So that's, in generally, these little spirals and these little swirly things all mean now. So that's why I said IRMA changes into these on a strange one. Just while we're sort of linked into the weather a bit, just read this out. Can anyone in Liverpool just look up at the sky, please, and see that aerial bombardment of chemicals, what is going on today? And they are spraying very low, so it is not hard to spot. Look at the winds we have, and when they do the spraying, it always goes stuffy, very humid. The chemicals from form a solar barrier, and this traps the heat in, making our temperatures and humidity levels rise. It is often stuffy with the pressure pushed right down on us, and there are many times the clouds are so low down and formed it is almost as if we are inside our own weather system from city to city. The hot meets cold, creating various weather patterns in one day, which is why we have 27 mile per hour winds today, expected to hit highs of 70 miles per hour by this evening in parts of the UK, including Liverpool, as well as a humidity rating of 74. Sorry for the 9/11 in there, 27 miles per hour equals 9. There's 74, which is the 11, and there's a 70 in there as well as 7. 27 and 9, 74 and 11. It is also very warm, 16 degrees, 88. So this is today's weather forecast with Liverpool and all the humidity levels all coded in. And just as I say that, I can hear things falling over and blowing out in the winds and what have you, crashing. So yeah, today's weather forecast was full of subliminals, believe it or not. What I was saying here, and it is nice in the sun, despite the wind and sheets of rain which keep coming down. This is why you can also see the chemical planes out polluting the skies today, and also why we have 4 seasons in one day, every day in Liverpool. Look at the skies first thing in the morning, which then watch them gradually build up and turn into a haze, a thin layer of white, which is slightly opaque, with the blue sky struggling to pop through, mostly a white haze. They have also capitalised on the solar activity over the past week in regards to the 10 X-class solar flare, which was released by the sun and was Earth-facing. The blast of energy, if you can remember me explaining, sends radiation hurtling towards Earth. When it gets here, in around 3 days, it heats up Earth's core, in turn generating natural disasters, such as the 8.4 magnitude Mexican earthquake, which I told you would probably happen somewhere in the world 2 to 3 days prior to this taking place. I was putting all statuses on my personal Facebook. So the weather we have seen around the world over the weekend has been impacted and helped by the solar flare. The radiation attacks our magnetic shields in the atmosphere, which is again why we are seeing these storm surges being given more energy. I learned about space weather. would it be hard for the news and weather channels to teach us about space weather, which is basically what I've just done? You can look at solar flare charts and watch them daily. As soon as you see a flare, which is noteworthy, you can guarantee it will be here with severe weather within 72 hours here on Earth. How do they not teach